Good things. We are streaming live over at SuperTalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. And don't forget about SuperTalk TV, where you can watch us on your computer or your mobile device. Today we got Martha Allen joining with us, and we are helping her celebrate Extra Table turning 15 this year and up to good things here in Mississippi. So welcome, Martha.
Hey, Rebecca. Hey, everybody with Good Things. We're so excited to be here. We love coming on your program and talking about the work we do at Extra Table, but to be able to come on and talk about how we are celebrating 15 years of feeding Mississippians is just wild. Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun. Now, take us back 15 years ago, Martha. Man, I'd like to go back 15 years. I was well rested, left fewer wrinkles.
I didn't have gray hair.
I know all the things, but 15 years ago, sadly, Mississippi was still facing some of the same struggles it seems today, but people like Robert St. John and others step up to help do that. So what was going on 15 years ago that the founder, Robert St. John, thought that he needed to start an organization?
Yeah, 15 years ago, a local food pantry here in Hattiesburg completely ran out of food, and they, called Robert because his mom volunteered there. And they were like, he's a restaurateur. He knows where and how to get food. Let's see. So Robert has a heart of gold, and he helped the food pantry out and started shipping them food every month, once a month, quality, healthy, canned good items. And after about a year or two of just kind of supporting that, on his own, he was like, I wonder if, there are other food pantries that struggle with getting food and getting quality food. And he kind of went on a little fact-finding mission and visited some other food pantries throughout the state and realized that, even he did understand the difference in Mississippi being one of the hungriest states in the nation and being the most obese. So they were eating something somewhere. And he realized they were, walking down the street in our rural state, grabbing a Mountain Dew and a thing of Doritos and calling that a meal. And then they were hungry again in an hour because they didn't have quality food. So he founded Extra Table on two principles. We will fundraise to purchase food, and all the fundraising that we do publicly will be used to buy food. And our admin calls to raise separately, and it will always be healthy food. So we're fighting hunger and obesity hand in hand in the great state of Mississippi.
And just by chance, Martha, someone doesn't know the name Robert St. John, or maybe they do, and they're wondering, how does this man just buy food and have it shipped somewhere? Give us a little background of his he already being in the community fairly deep, at least there in the Pine Belt 15 years ago, and now spanning Mississippi in his different adventures.
Yeah, so Robert is a big personality. He's got a syndicated newspaper column, a weekly column that he emails out. I think he's up to like 13 or 14 books, and he's got 7 restaurants from Jackson to the coast, with 6 being here in Hattiesburg. So if you drive to the beach, I'm sure you've stopped by Ed's Burger Joint or Crescent City at some point. But Robert just had this vision, and once he saw and had a plan, he thought that maybe he could make a big impact by using business principles instead of just the warm and fuzzies in order to feed the hungry. And so that's what we do. We fundraise to order the food, and it's been an interesting program, and we've seen this 174% growth in the last 5 years. And so we are just honored to be a nonprofit in the state of Mississippi doing good work.
Definitely good work. And like most nonprofits, you start out and you start to recognize the need, and then your vision kind of changes. I think it was around was it COVID? We don't say that word often, or the pandemic, or that year to be left. It's going to be like, 2020 is like the number 13 on an elevator. You just leave it off.
The year we will not mention.
It's like you want to skip over it. But we didn't, and it changed a lot. But it also changed the structure of how Extra Table went about continuing its core mission, but maybe in a different way that helps you guys help more. So how has the business model changed over the last at least 10 years?
Yeah, so we thought we were efficient and effective, and we believed we were. And when COVID hit, we had to abandon the way we were working, with Cisco being our delivery purchasing and delivery partner, and we had to get a warehouse. We work with Chow Food and Logistics. They do all of our purchasing. We have a truck now that delivers all of our food, and it allows us to be much more flexible, to cut out the middleman when purchasing, to go direct to the manufacturers, and it allows us to pull volunteers into our warehouse to help every month get the food out the door, and we're able to grow our program and have a lot more control over what we order and the pricing structure. So we save anywhere from 22 to 36% now on our food purchasing, and we're able to grow our footprint regularly. So we, sometimes the darkest, most difficult days teach us and give us the greatest lessons. And COVID was definitely hard, but we came out on the other side with a unique, new, much more effective business plan.
And I feel like you guys always are looking for that innovative way to approach things, Martha, like you guys did this past Thanksgiving. I know partnering with the Good Samaritan Center, which is just one of many good organizations across the state that you guys partner with to help get that food out. Instead of turkeys this year, which a lot of turkeys thank you guys for this, you guys looked at it and said, how can we reach more people and still, accomplish the same goals? And y'all switched to chickens. So was this this was the first year for chickens, right?
Chickens. Yeah, it's our second year to do
second
chickens.
year.
You've got to have grandmother's heavy pan to be able to cook a big old turkey, and it takes up half your refrigerator. Well, we realized quickly that so many of our food pantries didn't have the ability to store that. The people we serve don't really have the ability to cook a turkey that's going to remain juicy, after a couple days. And we're a poultry state, and so why not tap our roots and work with our poultry producers in order to provide, a Mississippi-grown bird to those across our state. So we went from the top of the state to the bottom of the state, distributing whole chickens. 9,000 whole chickens were distributed over the course of 3 days, and 12,600 boxes of cornbread stuffing. So it was a lot of fun. We called it the Henny 500, kind of like the Indy 500. We were out on the road hitting 5 major regions of our state delivering chickens. Next year, y'all need a T-shirt, Martha, that's a play on Chick-fil-A's The Cows Eat More Chickens, but it needs to be turkeys. And it needs to... That's a cute one, Rebecca. I like that. So just go ahead and put that in your hat. The campaign was called Give 'em a Bird. Yes. And, you can chuckle, but we're giving people a bird, a chicken. So, you read it any other way, your head's in the gutter, not ours. No, I love that. Okay, so 15 years is what we're celebrating here today on Good Things of Extra Table and the good work you guys have done. And obviously, this is a celebration of years past and the present of what you guys are able to accomplish, but also you're not going anywhere, right? It's not a problem that can be completely solved. It's just one that I think we continue to love on our neighbors. What does the next 15 years for Extra Table looks like, Martha? Exactly. So we are right now working on a data plan and a strategic plan and our calendar for 2025, because we're going to celebrate for 365 days, but we're also going to put a bigger picture plan in for the future. So we're really excited to be working with our donors and our partners and our executive committee and our board to put this in place. And, our mission is to grow. We would like to be in all 82 counties and have multiple pantry partners in each of those counties. And we have 63 partners across 53 counties, so we are heading that direction. But we don't want to grow just to grow. We want to grow with great intention. And so we grow by 5 food pantries every year, but we want to up the number of pantries, and we want to offer each of the pantries more food. So it's not just about spreading out. It's about offering more food to the pantries we serve and spreading out. So it's a mix, but we want to just continue to be at the forefront and be cutting edge and ship our red beans and rice, a new program, and just be mindful of those food insecure and continue to serve their need in the greatest way we can. So if we want to learn more about Extra Table, or maybe get involved in a way, or maybe see where the gaps are in their areas, if they may have a food pantry that could meet some of y'all's expansion needs, how do they do that, Martha? Give me a call. Yeah, give us a call or visit us on our website or message us on social media. We would love to hear from you and figure out how we can be partners and support you as you feed people in your neighborhood. If you want to donate or volunteer or take advantage, if you're a business owner, take advantage of our income tax credit, we are just a phone call away and would love to hear from you. And if you were affected by food insecurity as a child or an adult or a senior, call us and tell us that story. We'd love to hear your story and share it with others, because 1 in 5 Mississippians are hungry, and this is important work, and we love telling the stories of our partners and our volunteers and our food pantries.
All right, Martha. Well, you'll have to give them back and celebrate your Sweet 16.
That's right, and it's our 15th anniversary, and our slogan is "Every plate tells a story."
I love that, girl. Well, we'll talk before then, but I appreciate your time, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a great day. Bye, good thing.
Bye. All right, you guys don't go anywhere. No bye to you. Stick with us. We got more for you.